Open your mind, know what to think, open your mouth, know what to say. You know what I mean? Yes, family. So, like what me I say, I was talking to Solve today and talking, maybe 2 minutes ago, 1 minute ago, and he was like hitting some topic, yeah, and hitting some topic. It was like so beautiful, you know what I mean? And he was talking about, we was talking about negative and positive and etc. etc. So we're gonna take it to the next level and taking it to the next level, family. Don't miss out because Solve did strong on his point and I did strong on my point. You know what I mean? All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share a video and share a video. This was a video I make off a dream or vision or things what family would say. Yeah, so family, don't miss out. Yeah, don't miss out, family. Yeah. All right. So this was a vision what I get. Yeah, love family.
But of that day, but of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels in heaven, but my Father only.
Yes, family. Upright and upright. The highest and the brightest. Yeah. All right. So
Who are you? My name is not to be revealed in this setting. Who are you? You're an angel. I am honored to serve the Son who rules from the white throne.
I like what me I said now, family. I get a vision, yeah. And getting this vision, it's all of these family or all of these star. You know what I mean? Because we are a star in the body. You know what I mean? So when I was getting the vision, yeah, it's like I was like in a dark place, but I see a bright light. You know what I mean? When I see the bright light, I see like God is coming on from all different angles. You know what I mean? They're coming in, coming in, coming in. And I say, what kind of vision this? Like what I'm saying, yeah? I can get the vision for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. But when it comes to the dream, yeah, no one can get your dream. You understand me? The mango tree can't get the apple dream. You understand me? Because the apple was born to be an apple and the mango was born to be a mango.
A message to the last generation.
Your vibration can only get higher because you are the master of you.
So UK knows that there is no business like the king's business.
At times we will come together and build back our communities.
Yes, family. Yes, family. I don't know what go on. I don't know what go on. Yes, family. Mm-hmm.
We cannot stand individually. We have to stand together.
Family, we live in a world. If he said some family
about tobacco, it enhances your sex drive, it makes you cool. There was a big campaign. Deep down, the tobacco company knows that tobacco causes cancer.
Your vibration, your vibration can only get higher because you are the master of you. You know, we are gods and goddesses made in the image of the Most High, and these religious people are being brainwashed to think, oh no, you can't call your.
A message to the last generation. Do you know how long you have left on this earth? But of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels in heaven, but my Father only.
I ate a lot of meat. They showed us commercials.
Steak. That's what a man eats.
Selling that idea that real men eat meat.
Serious man food.
But you got to understand, that's marketing. That's not based on reality.
I've been teaching fighting techniques to government agencies for more than 15 years. Then I got injured. Unable to teach for at least 6 months, I spent more than 1,000 hours studying science on recovery and nutrition, and stumbled across a study about the Roman gladiators.
The gladiators were predominantly vegetarian.
How could the original professional fighters be so powerful, eating only plants?
When I made the switch to a plant-based diet, I qualified for my 3rd Olympic team. I broke 2 American records. I was like, man, I should have done this a long while ago.
When I went plant-based, I wasn't sure if I was gonna survive. And I actually became like a machine.
One of the biggest misconceptions in sports nutrition is that we have to have animal protein to perform at a high level. That's just not true.
Sometimes you have to do things that you know your competitors aren't doing.
Today's blood and yesterday's blood. Yeah.
I think this is going to wake a lot of people up.
I was recovering better, not getting as sore. This was our best season in the last 15 years, and we had 14 guys on plant-based diets.
We all want to feel great, have more energy.
Cholesterol was 276. Today, 169.
Whoa, now you're talking.
Most guys my age can keep up with the grandchildren. My grandchildren can't keep up with me.
It's not one set of dietary guidelines for improving your performance as an athlete, another one for reversing heart disease, reversing diabetes. It's the same for all of them.
Someone asked me, how could you get as strong as an ox without eating any meat? And my answer was, have you ever seen an ox eating meat?
Yes, family. Yes, family. So, you know, so upright and upright, you know. Wait there. Yes, family. You know the thing set already? Yeah, man. So righteousness we defend, you know what I mean? I defend you by you in the body, you know what I mean? Because sometimes mankind will try to destroy themselves, you know, and not knowing same way, you know. So we have to open our eyes and open our mind, you know what I mean, family? I love you so much, so we're gonna try to get in family solve now online, and family solve did have like some views to share same way, you know what I mean? So I'm going to send the link to family solve, and according to this this video what just played, is like it was so powerful, you know what I mean, family? It was like proper powerful. Like, you see this guy, he looked like a proper beast, you know what I mean? Like, he was like beasting up in it. And beasting up is like, when I look family, it's just like he was saying, you don't have to eat all of these meat and things like those, you know, to put on weight and thing, you know, or to be big in body, you know what I mean, family? So like what I'm saying, we have to just activate our mind, you know what I mean? And become who we was born to be, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So soul voice out here from Billy. Yes,
Yeah.
Salva. Yes, Salva lied, you know what I mean?
Yes, one world.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
greetings,
It
brother,
was
you know.
throwing up a great conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What
So we
was
said
that?
let's forward it online.
Yeah. So what the topic we was talking about again? Cause you know
We
the
was
brain
talking
is
about
like the
competition,
yeah
competing.
backside. You store it in it. Yes,
Yeah,
one
man.
police.
Yeah, talk
Yes,
about,
store
man.
it. Yeah,
Memory
yeah,
coming as if it's an elephant, 50 elephant altogether.
yeah. No man,
Oldest
what
one first.
one is good enough.
I tell you, man.
Yeah, one is good like a billion, you know. But
Tell you,
yes,
man.
family self, like what we was talking about. We was talking about competition
Yeah.
and the view what you was showing on competition. It was like you were saying it was like made to
All right.
compete, something like that.
Yeah. So let me. So nature, right?
Yeah,
Nature. Nature is a competitive body. It's a competitive element
yeah. In your
because
view,
within
yeah.
nature, yeah. Um, like I say, things move with each other. Things. That's what intelligence is. You know, when intelligence come together,
Mm-hmm.
again, they're collecting data. So
Yeah.
that's a competitive nature because one element is seeing where the next element is coming from, and they're building up source. That's why lions when they go out to hunt, yeah, they first compete against each other so they can
Yeah.
get strong. You know what I mean? Because they're going out for a positive effect. They're going to do something positive. They're gonna get food for their cubs. So when they're competing against each other, they're not competing in a negative element to say I'm gonna crush this this lion, because if they do that, then there won't be no lion left to go and hunt. You understand? So
Yeah.
like the way people use competition, they if they don't if you don't know what you're using it to gain, then you would compete to again destroy the individual, or before the task to complete the task, you won't even get to the task because you within competing, you will hurt that individual before you actually go into a race. Just like sports itself, if it's boxing, if it's track and field, when they're sparring, before a match, they're not going in to kill each other, because obviously they need to go into the competition. So if you're
Yeah.
fight, if you know what I'm saying, because it's something as a preset. It's just a natural, activity before you do something which is a part of you showing your positive ability. You know what I'm saying? So it's the combination of what you're competing for.
Yeah.
For myself, I'm competing for peace. I'm competing for righteousness. I'm competing for giving thanks and praise and appreciation. Like I was mentioning, people act like they don't have this, they don't have that. You cannot be in the world and don't have everything. You know what I mean? You already have everything, but it's like everyone selects
So
what they want to carry. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So why you would compete if you have everything?
Because look, it's natural that if you look at life itself, how we born, you know, we born, like I say, because we're selecting the faculties, just like our DNA is selecting how we operate, how we begin. You know what I mean? If you select a certain band of DNA, just like one is one, because you already have, say, all right, you have everything in the possibilities of everything, but you are one for a purpose. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? And you have to first understand one to understand two.
All
You
right.
understand? You can't just understand it before you because it's how life is structured. It's a
Yeah.
order of things. You know what I mean? It's not just scattered in terms of the individual, getting to where it needs to get to.
Yeah.
So,
So
that's really what it is.
first, yeah, when you talking self and you pop on live, yeah, it's like the universe know all of this what we gonna talk before, innit?
Yeah, the universe.
All right,
Like, you
yeah.
can't compare the
Wait,
universe. Yeah,
yeah, but we are the universe. Where your thinking come from?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the thing is that it's where we are. We didn't,
All
because we
right.
are selected. I am
Wait.
here. You're
No, no,
there.
no, because I want to explain myself, so I have to talk like that way. Because
Truly,
remember, I talk from a spiritual side, innit?
truly.
Yeah. So when you come on, yeah, the universe already know the time and place, the second, the minute, the oxygen, the vibration, the thinking before you can think, you know what I mean? Because it's after I say something or after a vibration or a thinking come to you, you will say something. You see, so we have to know, like, yeah, we are the universe, and the universe, it's not ignorant, you know what I mean? And it's not, it don't come with like feelings, because if you go into the sun and the sun burn you, yeah, it's like if you go into the sun tomorrow, it will burn you again. The sun now say sorry. So when you come on live, yeah, and when you come on live, the universe said to take you back before anything was in the earth. You can imagine that, yeah, and imagine that, yeah, and when you start to use your word, put that element as the first element, yeah, because no one knows different from a storyline what was in the earth first, yeah. So anything you're going to talk from, start from that object, yeah. So if you're gonna say, oh, the oh, the animal killing each other, yeah, start from the like from that source, start before E become that hungry, or hungry, and it's based on that, and that is all we have to reason from, from a high point of view, because like 90% of things what we know, yeah, is like someone been through that, yeah. But knowing how the universe work, we been through that same way, because if someone is telling you something, you can visualize it, yeah. If I am trying to say, oh, I go into like a dark room, you can visualize it because you've been there already. You've been everywhere, because you get to been everywhere because you are the oxygen, so when you going to base on something and you're in a right, it's your right you're talking out, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you have to free your mind, yeah. And when you free your mind, it's like you start to talk from you as the universe, So the topic what was talking about is about we like what you call the word again, like achievement, but you never really using achievement, what you call it,
Yeah,
self
we talk about competition, eh?
competition, yeah.
Yeah.
And talking about competition, it's like competition in the spiritual way, not my way, you know. You see, if I say, oh, the sun is life, it's not my saying, it's the sun saying, you know what I mean? Because it show us it's life, you know what I mean? Everything of life show us it's life. the alphas. Me not talk about death, yeah, because the animal them know say they're going to reincarnate. You know what I mean? So some people fear of death. You know, so people will use anger to complete their mission. But look on everything, even when the sea is rough, the sea is not angry, it's just cleaning. You see, but some people will say, oh yeah, boy, the sea mad with people. You know those ones. So, yeah,
Yeah.
but the sea is just cleaning itself. You know what I mean? When the sun burn some of us, it's just teaching us. You see, when we see animal competing with animal, it's just teaching us the mistake what like coming to ourself where we reach and what we need to correct. Not saying, oh yeah, it's like we're going to like look on them as like, oh, the the cat eat the rat. No, we not look on the cat eat the rat. We look on why the cat eat the rat. You see, don't look on it as hunger. Because if you look on it as hunger, you are like judging the picture. But remember, you are the protector. We are the protector. You see, with a protector don't need to compete. You see, if you is the family, the head of your family, you don't need to compete with the kids them, with the woman. No, it's like that means that you don't make perfect. So it's just like celebrity forcing themselves to be celebrity, competing, sports, competing. So they are trying to be someone what they are not. You see, by you coming on the life same way, family self, you're not competing, but you're becoming the you the earth needed. Like when you go to the hospital, you go to see a doctor. You see, yeah. When you go to a school, you go forget like they say knowledge or education, yeah. But when they come into the earth, because it need you as that alpha to take care of him. You see, so by you taking care of the earth, it don't need for you to be a winner or a loser. It needs you. When you see your kids or your mom or your dad, they don't want you to be a winner. They don't want you to be a loser. They want you to be you. And the greatest thing they always say is to be you. You see my family son. When you go to get your degree, if you look on it from you was a baby, you was going to get that degree. Everything already there. So who is out there to compete of competition with you when it's the most high is in you? You see?
Listening, man. Well, like, all right. From like I say, from what I've learned, yeah, from what I've learned is that um the way the way the way most people use words, the background of the word that they select is not looked into, so they use the word may not be carefully, you know. When someone says something, they don't realize that with a word there is an expression to the word, you know.
Yeah.
Like usually a word comes in with like prefix, suffix, and all these things, and negative and positive connotation. Some words are strongly have a strong negative connotations, some word have a strong positive connotations, like um like positive. That word have a strong positive connotation. Just
Yeah, yeah.
that, just being blatant. Negative has a strong negative connotation, right? Or like nasty, or beautiful. It's I'm saying it. They have a strong negative and positive connotation. So if with a whole word like compete, for instance, or challenge, for instance, because based on the individual natural motion or experience in life,
Yeah, yeah.
you will see that word from a surface point, and he's gonna go he's gonna go with the aspect of his experience of that word. So
Yeah, yeah.
you know a, a challenge, he may use that word from his experience as a negative connotation, and he's gonna challenge people with a negative precept of that word, the mindset of that word. So it's again the word in itself, and the expression of what you give the word. It has a background. That's why it's powerful to know things, because words are action. Words become life. So, and again, there are energies that is behind every word, and there's a positive and negative energy that is connected to every word. So is what point of view you're coming from with that word. So like I said, when I look at things in 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 positive aspect, all positive aspect. You know, it, from my point of view, because I realize there is a principle with with looking at it at a positive point of view, wherein you're open to, again, seeing what other meanings a word have attached to it, because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have accepted, you have allowed the word to be,
Yeah.
to be structured in developing your action, because it's the action that you apply to that word to make. So a lot of people, based on, all right, you could be in a community where they when they say beauty, they're saying ugly. What I'm saying, because of the way they're expressing themselves when they say that word. So that word could become now changed in its meaning. What I'm saying? So it's the action, what you put behind the word, which could make the word in itself, be 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 raised, be more aware of. So it's the way it is your
It's
action
just
and
like,
expression.
yeah, someone like yeah, like what you say, sometime I in an environment or group, like them say understanding, yeah. But in the court law, if you use understanding, is like your, you know, because someone was telling me today, yeah, saying the English language, they have so much meaning, can mean one thing, you know. And when I look in that, yeah, like when you can say yes, yes mean you can use yes as no. And I say, come here. Or they say, you hear me? You say yes. You say, you don't hear me? Yes. You see? So it use in a yes and no. And I saw yeah say it's like word can be like misled same way, yeah?
Yeah, so that's why, again, it's based on the root of the word,
Mm-hmm.
the expression, because again, nature is an expressive thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an expressive, it's an action, and our observation is the voice is trying to tell you what is being done. But it's never clear until you actually do it. Just like in everything, it's
Yeah,
never
yeah,
clear
yeah.
until you do it. You could tell someone a million times, when they actually do it, it gives you a different outcome. So
Yeah.
Because there's a root to everything, and based on where people know where they're coming from or where they have experienced to have appeared from, that's where the word is going to be rooted in their action. So, like, for instance, I say when someone say compete,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a word, everyone, all energies, is one. That's why it's whatever you choose and actions that you choose that makes the energy appears in your specific order.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it's a word that everyone has, and everyone like perform regardless of whether they use that word or not. It's still a word which they perform. So, you know, using a word like compete, in my root of it is
Yeah, yeah.
a positive a positive action to me. It's a positive performance to me, because again, it is being rooted, with a direct outcome. For instance, I root the word with peace. I root the
Mm-hmm.
word with giving thanks and praise and appreciation, because you know
Mm-hmm.
that's what my intent of competition is about.
Yeah.
You actually, yeah, you're doing the things as a positive effect, because you're competing for a positive effect. Some people don't compete for a positive effect. Some
Yeah.
people compete for a negative effect. Some people come, for a different
Yeah.
root root cause, because of how they're grown up. So,
Yeah.
like I say, everything has to be really detailed, explained detailedly, because like, people would then run with, oh, I don't want to compete, when it is a part of nature to do that. You know what I'm saying? But because nature in itself has its own root cause of what it's doing it for. That word has its own root cause. It's just like, again, not all of the sun is the same size. Some of them are brighter than others. Some of them have different colors than others. You know what I mean? So it's not doing it in terms of how we are imagining things, because it is at a bigger scale, a higher picture, a higher purpose. So in their purpose, they're doing it to give thanks, and they're doing it in their nature to shine, to give forth life. They're doing it for that. Just like the water itself. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Not all water is the same taste of water, because of
Mm-hmm.
what it is nature is competing to actually put forward its own significance, of why is it's there for that purpose. That's why
Mm-hmm.
every fish can not every fish can swim in every water, just like some fish
Yeah.
swim
Now, now,
against
now,
the stream. I get
now,
me?
yeah. Now you start reach for the level. You know what I mean? When they say
Yeah,
what
so
water, you know what I mean?
yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just
Because
it,
once, but I
go on, my
really
brother.
stop it for Billy Cell. Well, you see, when it's like one kind of um like go to the system, it's like it get me like ah like agitated, you know what I mean? Like, oh, but life is more better, you know what I mean, than any mankind teaching. Like, life can show you mankind teaching and just like that, you know what I mean? But
True,
mankind can show you the universe teaching. It take him 20 lifetime.
true.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like, if you want to build anything, that like nature can show you that in no second, quicker than all the lightning can flash. If if but you see, that's why most time I would talk like more nature, but I'm not talk nature like from a book, because if I go talk it from a book, I'm just destroying myself. You know what I mean? Because the universe in our DNA, where we are the universe, and next we coming at the earth, feel like, because you see, if you read a book, sometimes when you talk now, it come like you talk from the book, but you can't get to express yourself and grow to express yourself. Like with me now, yeah, I'm always talking and always talking. It's like no, I connect with the universe, yeah. So anything I talk like myself being what I am here for. You know what I mean, self? And I like, but you see, like when someone sees something, yeah, like when you say competing, it's like, like when you see the computer goes up and like it has scanned down the whole everything. Like when you're cleaning up your computer for virus or your phone for virus, and you just see it just running through the phone, yeah, or the computer, and I look for the virus. You see, when one talk to me, yeah, I saw me scan it down. You do it same way, you know what I mean? If analyze, say you do it, you know what I mean? Because when I say something, your brain is moving so fast you don't see it.
Yeah, of course. Let's speed. That's why I mentioned. That's why I mentioned the degree.
Yeah.
So obviously, I scan the
Everything,
conversation for the type of
everything,
degrees.
no, everything.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
based on the degrees. That's why some people. It's just the degree of what someone is saying something. So it's like if if someone's having a conversation, if they don't put more degree to the conversation, then the conversation could be just flat. Like there wouldn't be the purpose. That's what I'm saying. It would not be able to grow. Like because just like it when we're speaking, like because the reason why I'm using that word is because like to give people that may be viewing the live and maybe using, like, maybe not having a more than 1 degree or 2 degree of that word competing, right? Just like
Yeah.
even when we're speaking,
Yeah.
that's like you say, for for that computer, the device to be scanning, you know, it has to have some because
Device
it have to have some form
cancellation.
of compete. It has some form of togetherness. It has to have some form of like improvement, because it's trying
Yeah.
to, so because it's not every, so if it scan the same thing, it's not going to try to scan it the same way the next time. It's going to try to look for other things, because
And that they call upgrade.
that's what upgrade is, a competition thing. That's what I'm saying. Because if you use words with a flat degree, then you're only going to get a flat outcome of that word. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's just like, if you say, when it's like poetry. Within the poetry, some people use one word and it means 55 different things, because poetry creates a multiple degree over one word. But you, you, you have to tell people, oh, this is a poet. I'm making a poet, so they could understand that the word is you're gonna have a artistic nature of when you're speaking. But if you don't
Yeah.
say that, someone's gonna say, "Why are you saying that word over again? Why are you saying that word over again?" But because that person only have the one dimension in their brain of that word, they can't again stimulate themselves when they hear the word. It's gonna be irritated to them because they're just observing from a one-dimensional aspect.
Yeah.
So the fact is that, again, yeah, when, just to give the highlight of why it is good, because it's it is something that's happening. It's something that's happening. And like they know, like, basically those that are leading in academics or book, where you're saying, practicality, like military and all these things. They know about psychology. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they know what words do to people, and when people have a low degree or not as much degree of self awareness when it comes to word. A lot of people like, oh, I don't have ego, I don't have this, I don't have that, but they don't know what they're saying because some of these words are PowerPoints.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know about PowerPoint.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually if you go to any induction, they say this is a PowerPoint, so they give you the some specific direction of what to do and what not to do. So PowerPoints are words that could create great things, different actions in what you're gonna do from day to day.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
some people might say, oh, I don't have this. The reason why, because the information that they're getting about the word is maybe negative. So they're looking at people performing negative towards the word. They're not developing a rounded meaning, a whole meaning of the word. So for instance, like I say, you know, every single word, every single word which has an expression I have, but I choose the word to mean something positive. So I have an ego. I have an ego for giving thanks, giving praise and appreciation. That shouldn't do no harm to no one. You
Yeah,
understand what
yeah.
I'm trying to say? So if that's it, if so, some people have an ego for like I say, being like selfish. Being um you know, like being grudgeful, being hateful. You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever. It's a PowerPoint. Whatever you choose to put the power with, power. It comes negative and positive, and but positive is the main source of it. So if you want to have a continuous source, then you go with what provides you with the elements, with provide you with a continuous effect. You know what I mean? Because there is something that is set. There's something that absolute. That's why there is something that everyone has an opinion and everything and everyone, and that's why there is so, like, see, look, even today, I give an example today.
Yeah.
Some people saying, okay, we have my truth, we have your truth, we have my perspective, we have our perspective. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
now, all right, we have all of these things, right? It's just the way we've been feeding the information. Okay, so where is now again the truth? They say, no one don't know the truth. Of course, you're gonna know the truth because what you're standing on is the truth. Because you wouldn't be able to stand on it, you know. You wouldn't be able to stand if there wasn't the truth. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
The
Like,
truth.
yeah, the truth. Like there
Oh,
wouldn't be no
yeah.
general. There wouldn't be
Ah.
no general. There wouldn't be no general statement. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
everyone goes to work, but it's not everyone does the same thing. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Even if you're laying in bed, you're still working on something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You see what I say?
Yeah.
But it's just like, yeah, everyone has their own way of doing it. You understand?
Yeah.
There is a
And
general, there's a foundation, and when you ignore the foundation, is that where everything goes crazy, goes chaos, because no one doesn't know the foundation, the order of things. And this is where the problem comes in, because everyone is saying, yes, there is, I could see things from this is this, like there's no right. Look, there is truth whether we believe, there's some things are true whether we believe them or not.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether we believe it or not, there's truth, blood. There's some things are true whether we believe it or not,
Yeah.
blood.
Nah, that's why you see when you go to that level now,
Yeah.
it's like you have to look to life. You know what
All
I
right.
mean?
Exactly.
Yeah,
True.
because
True. True.
it's just there you can find the truth of the truth. You
Truth
know?
of the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, there is no nothing in the universe don't change. You know what I mean? The sun not change, the water not change, the sun don't
Surely.
change. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
mankind, they change every second. You know, there's a
Every
backbiter, evil. Like this moment, they laugh with you and juke you in your back,
back.
or
Yeah.
you know all of these things. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
see, like family self, I'm telling you, I was coming from like the lowest part, yeah. And coming from there, it's like it's there I become who I was born to be, Because you see, when you're born in a poverty, believe you me, yeah, life love you more than anyone else. You know, I can tell anyone that. Because you see, if you're born with things, you will never appreciate it. But when you're born with nothing, you will appreciate everything, And that's why in everything, yeah, because when I was growing up and my mom leave the body and thing, yeah, it's like I never really have no one around me. And I used to like look up on the sun, and the sun always say one world. It's like when life take your mom, it's just to wake you up. Your mom is always with you, and we are always with you. But you have to learn from, like you have to learn from yourself. You know what I mean? Because the poor, why you in this poor situation. So when you go up to a next step, yeah, you will learn to appreciate everything, you know? And it's a my mom is always watching over me and all of these things. And sometimes I used to like cry and say, boy, come like no one is there for me, all of these things. And family self, I take it step by step, yeah. And taking it step by step, I never have no light, I never have no water. I mean, I really depend them poor story there, but may I show you
Yeah,
how I appreciate life instead of the system. You know what I mean? I never have light. I
yeah,
used to
no, man.
meditate on the candle light. You know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
see, I I never really have the light, so I see the star and the moon very, very bright. You know
Me
what
I
I
tell you,
mean?
I give you example. Like
Yeah.
when, for instance, grandmother them have a place up in country, yeah,
Yeah.
up in Saint Anne's country.
Yeah.
So some holiday we used to go up in the countryside, yeah, and
Yeah.
like I say, is there's no light, none of them things there. Candle, you have to bring your candle and everything, bring your cursing oil and everything like that. You
Mhm.
understand? Go river catch water and them things there. So you know how it is. You see the peony wall them, the little firefly them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bright up the place. So you understand? I know exactly what you're saying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, like for instance, man, when you live in them type of environment there, yeah. Like for instance, me, I'm growing up in Jamaica, like because it's like there's some place, like up on the roadside, you get the lamp pole them that
Yeah,
it's just a
yeah.
one lamp
Street
pole,
light. Yeah.
yeah, one lamp pole just carrying you up, and there's light
Yeah, yeah,
every
yeah,
two
yeah.
lamp pole, yeah. So
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
you
You
wanna
know
go
about
home,
Gully Road
yeah, if you wanna go home, you just have to, with not being scared, you have to follow the lamp. And sometimes, brother, if the lamp pole light blow out, man, to
It
get to the
dark.
next light, my yo, man, I shot to
Run.
get to
Yeah.
the
I know that. I
because
know that.
it's not.
Yeah,
So, but
yeah, yeah.
with me, with me, like where people used to walk on the roadside of where the lamp pole is, me not walk them way there.
Mhm.
We go straight through the darkness. You see me?
Where there? I right up at the bend where part they have the church up on the corner.
Yeah. So down
Some.
up on the you see upon the top, the main upon the top, yeah. When
Mhm.
you walk down, you come into the gully, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like a crossroad, yeah.
Wow.
And it
Yeah,
take
yeah,
you
yeah.
back. It goes up to the Windsor Heights. It goes
Uh-huh.
to Marcus Garvey. It's
Oh,
like right on
library.
the crossroad. Lime tree
Uh-huh.
lane. Boom.
Uh-huh.
Up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man,
So
for real,
Marcus
man.
Garvey live on Lime Tree Lane.
Uh,
when you go up there,
yeah,
where
steered
the place
Lime
called
Mall.
like Lion Mall, yeah, Lion Mall,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
on that bend there, if you just go turn that bend there,
Uh-huh,
walk for about 2 minutes, you
uh-huh.
can when you look up, you can see where you come from, innit?
Oh, yeah, because they have one step where go up on the
Yeah,
hill,
that's
listen
step where
and
I go
drop.
up. So yeah, that's like a 2 seconds turn the corner, boom, you walk
Yeah,
up and
yeah.
it's yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, for
so
real, man.
yeah, man, you know the place. You see, said way. So
Oh, yeah, that
yeah, I
man.
mean, like I
I
say,
mean, so,
one oh. So when you say
uh,
when like I say, I don't have to guess. You understand? I don't have
uh-huh.
to guess where you're coming from. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
We're from
I
one
real
house.
thing.
You may not be in the same room. We're from one
Yeah,
house. You get me? I
yeah,
shot
yeah,
one
yeah.
well. I
One
know
word.
right. You're around the corner in
Yeah,
your room.
yeah.
You get me? We're
Yeah,
from the
man.
same house, so you get me. We have the
Yeah.
same that same spirit. You get me?
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
we're
One
from
spirit,
there. You
man.
see me?
Yeah, yeah. Same vibration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. So, in the end of the day, it's like sometimes we used to all look up in the sky, and when we look up in the sky, it's like the stars them start to communicate with me. Like some people will talk to themselves, yeah.
Mm.
No, I'm not talk to myself. You know what I mean? No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I grew up and see my mom do them thing. Them I hear people say, "Oh, them do them thing." There, but I don't see in a my self sense. It's like you better me talk to someone more than me just talk to myself. You know what I mean? Like a million people in the world. So that's my translation when I see my mom talking to herself. So when I say, "Oh, I'm talking to the star," there is a communication and like there's an answer and a question going on in between that. You know what I mean? And it's showing me things what I couldn't like think up. You know what I mean? It show me things what it's not in no books. It's not in no story. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it's your experience, done. It's an
yeah,
experience. Yeah.
yeah.
Like
So
if you never see a duppy before, you
uh,
can't just tell them about the TV duppy still. You get me?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
It's
how it is. You get me? Try me say.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So you know
with
them
those,
with it.
yeah, because
Yeah,
them
man.
time there, I used to like look up into the stars. And when me look up into the star and start communicate, so it's like the star them start to say, listen, we are the same person come down into the earth, But it's
Mm.
like it's just like when you it look like you're seeing a star. What is life? Every star is a vessel. Like what you are in now is a star you are in.
Yeah, yeah.
Mankind call it a house. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Every
True.
time when you see someone when they that when they say, oh, they don't exist again or they exist, they still go back to the star. Nothing don't change. You
Yeah, yeah.
see? And with that one, it's like the way the universe teach me self. I could have never say that is not real.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So and that's why most time I stick to, I'm say stick
Yeah,
to
no,
the
yeah.
demon, you know what I mean?
Yeah, in that, but this is what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we true. Remember,
Mm.
because it's based on like I say degree Masonic building, yeah,
Yeah.
and because it's a we're down to the physical the slowest object. We're down to the slowest object, the physical object. So, the thing is that some of our members, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, your members, yes,
Mm.
your star members. They're
Yeah,
still
yeah.
up in, they're still up in the space. You know, that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you go up in the space to see to get to that to get to them. The
Yeah.
whole point is to bring them down. So just like how Solomon, just like how you have a magician, just they're able to bring the elements down. bring it down. Just like how when it rains, yeah,
Yeah.
the elements come. Just like how the sun, when the sun shines, the elements them come down. Yeah, they
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
come down. So that's what I was saying. It's like you you can't just leave everything up there. You have to bring everything down. It's that's the whole point. That's why, you know, our ancestors, our family, they bring it down. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see the pyramids, you see all the different structures that they're saying. Where did these come from? They look like they come from other planets because they bring it down. You understand? You have to bring that power that is there. That's why it's a never ending ability, a never ending competition. It's never ending because you have to bring it because it's because
Like when
it's
I
there.
build, yeah, like when I
Like,
build my video,
yeah, it's
I
exactly. See,
bring down
you're bringing
everything.
it down. Yeah. So, but the mastery of this is that you're you are, if like you say, you're the universe, right? But
We are.
so you have to embody the universe so that you can command the things that that are you. You have to say you're commanding the things. So like I say, you don't have to tell your hand to move. You know what I'm saying? The hand is moving because it's in sync with you. Yeah. So
Yeah,
now
yeah,
there's an extension to your hand. You know, like just
yeah,
like
yeah.
the cups and everything
Mhm.
around you. These are all extension to you. So
Yeah, yeah,
remember, th- if you're only saying it's you alone, because everything else has life, as long as you're a part of it, don't it?
yeah, yeah,
So now you have to extend your just like how you have to you extend your life to have a children and that you have to extend the life to the things that are there.
yeah,
You
yeah,
have to
yeah.
give life
Like
to the
an
cup.
animal, like you have
Life,
a cat or something,
every
You
object,
extend your hand to the cat,
every
the cat
object.
will come, Yeah,
Yes, but it's not. I mean, because it's about being, yeah, being. So it's like I say, so so above, so below. So you're bringing down the above, you know. So so like you're being a living soul. You're being a living God on earth. Yeah,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
bringing you're bringing all of those things that they think that's an imagination. You're
But
bringing
of
it
Wait,
that
wait,
to
wait.
day
life.
Sorry,
and
sorry.
hour.
No, I'm just go, Self. Yeah,
Yeah, you're bringing it to life. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Just like how, again,
Mhm.
we have objects, like the objects of things. We have objects of things, like fire walking, water walking. Like we're supposed to be able to put these forms in a physical realm. You know what I'm saying? You have to, we're supposed to give it form, just like how it says that God made man from the dust, and blow it to them. We're supposed to be able to do the same thing. You know what I mean? To
Yeah,
put the
yeah,
things in these forms, just like the cup itself. The cup, we should not really have to go up to the cup and take the cup and bring it back to ourselves. The cup, we could supposed to be able to say, "Cup, come." You know what I'm saying? Pour me like we're supposed to be able to control that. That's why, we have electricity in us, just like everything else. But
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah,
we're just like if like the mobile phone, for it to charge, you're connecting it. It's like wires connecting to wires. But remember,
yeah, yeah,
it's also wireless also.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's why we have to, like I say, compete with our, like we have to impress. That's why it's impress. You have to impress yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to hype yourself. Like all of these things are a part of a positive nature. Like a lot of people are depressed, but they don't know how to lift themselves up. Imagine that.
Uh-huh.
If you don't know how to lift yourself up, then what about the other things that would need you to help them? You know what I mean? So that's why it's all that the challenge of mastering lifting yourself up, then lifting other things up, then you
Yeah,
lift
yeah,
other things up that may resist you lifting them up. That's why there's some things that will lift you up even though you say no. That's why I say even there's something that is true whether we believe them or not. You understand?
yeah,
So
yes,
some
yeah.
people say, right, I'm not going to work. When hungry lick them, boom, that's the work.
Yeah,
You see me? I say
yeah,
there's some
yeah,
things. So now, because we're supposed to be working on our nature, you know, instead of the system putting work in front of our nature. So we are kind of
You
there's a
see?
master and a slave. So we're supposed to be that master over our nature. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That's why there is cells, isn't it? You know, we're supposed to, the cells are not supposed to, you know, be in control of ourself. The self is supposed to be in control of the cells.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
That's true.
Because
That's true.
there's a self and there's cells. So because again we have been scattered, we don't know how to unify ourselves. That's why it's so above, so below, so within, so out. That's why I see everyone is scattered. That means the individual mind of what the collective is also scattered also. That's why I say
Yeah,
everyone is saying look into yourself, look for yourself, because it's telling you the same thing that we're looking at, that we need. So
yeah,
someone have to, you know, compete against them with themselves. So whatever that imagine the whole imagination brings, because it's already told you about that whole imagination of
yeah, yeah,
when you when you have complete, you know, control of yourself, what you can do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You say,
yeah,
oh, you
yeah.
can, yeah, you can move the sun and moon. You can, you know what I'm saying? You could build bridges. You can build wall. You could move the mountain. You get me? Tell the mountain move. You could, that's what I'm saying. So
Ah,
all these things already been is telling you what it is, you know, when you participate, compete, and how much degree, because you know what I'm saying, you're going around, you're making up, like it's like a pie, you know.
yeah, yeah,
You have to complete the whole pie for the pie to actually be a pie. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do 1/4 of a pie and you make that 1/4 the best, but the other rest of the pie is missing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's why you go around, you go around again. That's why the zero is so significant, because
yeah, yeah,
it shows you a complete, how much
yeah,
completion that you need to complete so that you could be a whole, you know.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
For
so
real, for
so
real, sir.
so allow energy to be able to transfer from light to dark, from dark to light, from cold. It's just giving you a transferring of energy, because like I say, you know, as we know, one where, like, you know, the bigger picture is right in front of our eyes. When we breathe it in, it's all there, you know. Like when you look up, I'm saying, without that foundation, when you look up at the sun or a star or a moon, it doesn't need no ground like how we as humans need ground to stand on. You
Yeah,
know, for
yeah,
it to be standing still in its rotation, you understand, in its orbit. So
yeah,
imagine how how much, you know, they compete against themselves to stay in order to keep that truth of things that, you know, that we are not, you know, participating in, you know, consciously. You know,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
consciously holding their own. You see what I'm trying to say?
yeah, yeah,
So that is, and that is something to look towards. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, like you're saying, I want to be like the sun. That's why we have,
yeah,
when, you know, we hype each other up, man. Yo,
yeah, yeah.
you're coming like, you know what I'm saying? Fire, yeah, move son. You know what I mean?
A
So
real thing, man. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a real being, you know, because it's a real being. It's a real being to be
yeah,
this way. You know, because we have these things in us already. But it's just, you know, how, what we are paying attention to. You understand? We're paying attention to things that are dead, not living. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
yeah,
looking at piece of paper, you know, looking at, you know what I'm saying, the flesh, you know what I'm saying? We're looking at things that need support.
yeah,
If you're not looking at the source, then you're gonna always in your mind need support. You get what I'm trying to say? Instead
yeah,
of you being the support, that's why there's some. That's why again, when you concentrate on some things, you get different results. That's why there's some people that are leading and some people are not leading. You get what I'm trying to say? Because the what they're concentrating on. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's good to like have more than just one degree of a mind state.
Yeah,
This
yeah, yeah.
so
That's true.
that you could communicate to as many people as possible, so that you can see it's teaching you how connection is. So
Yeah,
when you really set your mind to do something else, all of that collective energy, you can harness it in one place. That's
yeah,
why it's something called pay attention, concentration. You know what I'm saying? All of these words, are real expression,
yeah,
because
yeah,
when the sun is at you know 90 degrees, you get me? It's hot
yeah,
because it's
yeah, yeah,
concentrated. You understand? It's
yeah, yeah,
concentrated. It has an intention. You get me?
yeah, yeah.
So and that's why you say that's why you have a word called director, and then you have
Mhm.
a word called direct. You
Yeah,
understand? And then you have a word called straightforward, because
yeah,
when you do things straightforward, it cuts out a lot of you know
yeah. It's like
other
the
things
brain,
in
the
it.
brain, the brain is the director in it.
Okay, yeah.
So there's things like where you say depends on how much degree and knowledge you work with, or how much what quality you're using.
Hmm.
Like you have to pay attention, like what you say. You know what I mean? So when you
Yeah.
say that now, I see like a way of like saying, yeah, it makes sense, but making sense is like everything what makes sense. There is like many different part to it, and we have it because the lion will go to what the lion eat, and the cow will go to what the cow eat, and all of these things. And when we are reason now, yeah, sometime all your life you have a message inside of you, yeah. But having the message inside of you is like me here, you say the message, but every day you were saying that message. But when after now, I get that message and open it up, where you say, okay, like when the parents tell you something when you're young, you know.
Yeah.
Like they say, one cocoa full basket, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, he just say, and next tomorrow I tell you, one cocoa full basket, you must learn to save, you must learn to save. It's when they get older now, you say, oh, I remember when mommy used to say, our daddy used to say, our granny used to say, our etc. used to say, one cocoa full basket. So I saw with us now, when we just reason, like just free mind.
I'll give you an aspect here to that. Yeah, like I
Mhm.
say, like using a more degree, right?
Yeah,
So, all right, that's a with saying is saying, because when we speak is it's the
yeah,
energy of the words travels further than the action. Yeah, the
yeah, yeah,
energy
yeah,
travels further and quicker. Yeah, when you say it.
yeah,
Yeah, and it's more you're using less energy, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So that is that when you say something, it sets you up for the intention.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So with children, like children don't really listen to what their parents say. They do what their parents do, innit? Yeah.
yeah,
So for us to program what they're saying, yeah, it that's why I say when we grow up, then we realize what our parents say, because it's not what they say, it's what they actually do.
yeah, yeah,
So because we grow up and do, and we go through as much experience to realize, oh, this is what they were saying. You understand what I'm trying to say?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's the action which led us to realize what they're saying.
yeah, yeah. That's true.
So
That's
if
true.
they were teaching us now, you understand,
Yeah,
putting us getting the actual cocoa, put it in the basket. So that I tell you, so that's why the parents that brings the children to market are more advanced than the parents that tell the children about the basket. Think about that
Mm-hmm.
saying. You understand?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
more the one that got more.
Action, yeah.
Yeah,
Like with that same way now, yeah. The next side of it is like some family will like to talk about good or talk to like some people will just share things in group, yeah. And sharing things in group. They're not doing it. They might say, oh yeah, it's like we must work together. Oh yes, we must unite. Oh, things like those now. And they are not doing it. You see what I'm
hmm
saying, Self?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, but like what you say, it's like families now, yeah. It's like it's better for you to do the action more than to tell the child.
yeah, yeah. Of course, it is.
Yeah. And you will get more achievement or more what is it competing?
For I give you an example. Check this. Yeah, that's why that's why nature don't really tell you, it express itself about to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why the people them that are in nature is more wiser than those that are not in nature.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going of what nature says. Because if they were to tell you what nature says, you find it hard to understand. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
people are sitting down to this day trying to figure out what this yogi man is telling them. What does it really mean? Huh? What is he actually saying to me? You know what I mean? Still to this day, because it's an expression.
Yeah, yeah.
The expression is, what you can, I'm saying, see, like the senses. The senses.
Yeah, yeah.
Senses, yeah. So all right, so I give you this, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
So how do we get to a higher sense? How we know what a higher sense is from just the sense that we have been told. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
look, we have like the seeing, the hearing, the smelling, the tasting, the touching, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but we have to realize how do these senses come to being, right? How does
Yeah.
it come to being? So the one sense that provide all of those senses must be the gateway to the higher senses, all right?
Yeah.
Because one of the senses give you the feeling of the rest of it. So breathing is a sense, isn't it? Because
Yeah, yeah.
breathing gives you life, right?
Yeah.
And that's why, when you look in front of you, there's as much sense as possible. It's never endless because you're breathing in, and y- we're not we don't we're hard, we can't find where the breath comes from. You
Yeah, yeah.
understand? So it's a that sense is imperial. That
Yeah.
sense is im- immortal. It's indestructible. It's the
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
It's There's so much sense that it definitely needs giving thanks and praise and appreciation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
makes life become a reality.
Got you, got
Make
you, got
life possible. So the senses which we have, it requires breathing, and breathing is a higher sense because it brings you to all the realm. That the breath, give the spirit a way to get to your body. You
you. Yeah.
understand? It gives you it's a set of current that is running through the herb. That's why it's set. We if we look at the world with 1 degree, we're thinking things are not set. We're thinking there are so much troubles. But like I say, when something is set, man, the only way the only way you can convince someone else is not set is when you remove them from thinking about the set, when you deceive them, when you distract them.
Yeah.
So because it is set, there is no getting away, there's no escaping from nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
As much as we see going on, there's no escaping. It's just like I say, they are hoping that their distraction works. Death is
Yeah.
also a distraction, and everything is just a sense
Yeah.
of really manipulating your senses. Because again, everyone is a participant to the distraction. So if you say, okay, I'm gonna go with this, then you now becomes a part of the distraction. So like like I said, and because it's set, when the set reset or set itself, because you now is a part of the distraction, you're gonna end up low in the low end of the set instead of the
Yeah,
high
yeah.
end of the set. You understand? So it's wherever you're positioning yourself by what you're focusing on. So if you're not focusing on the source, that's why I don't know how and why, for the reason me being part human, people cannot
Yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
Most High at work. Like like they can't see the Most High at work in front of them. Like whatever is the choice is the Most High at work. And like I say, because the Most High only give you positive things, you know. But it's just again our we say free will, that free will, what we're paying attention to, paying attention,
Yeah.
everything is already set. It's like, like I say, it's like, like a you see when you do your CSCS card, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you have the questions. This question is set, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
And
everything
you
is
can't
set.
get it wrong and right, innit?
Yes. But there's a right one. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why you
Yeah.
pass, because the question is set. Just like the earth is set.
Uh-huh. But
Just
the,
the sun does
uh-huh.
the same road because it's set. The course is set. Everything is set.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why they talk about set. It's set. But it's just
So,
whatever. If you pay attention to it with a negative aspect, you're thinking, man, you could be upset.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying you could. So the ability, man, it's it's because it's the word, man. It's the energy that you put behind the word, and definitely because all of these we have a concept, yeah.
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
a concept and expectation of the concept,
Yeah.
and we have a reality of what I'm saying. The concept will bring you. Yeah, there's a reality to it, and there's always like a result after your concept. It's just like, for instance, a lot of people want wealth, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
but they would give up their health for wealth, because
Yeah.
one, there's something has to give when you're trying to get something, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, if you don't get if you don't get the order first, you get disorder, don't it?
Yeah, true, true, true.
So if you want wealth, you're gonna have to give your health. So when
Yeah,
you when you get the wealth, you're gonna be in debt. And what's gonna be in debt? It's gonna be your health gonna be in debt. So you're gonna always gonna be paying with the wealth, your health.
yeah.
I
True,
that
true.
that's an experience,
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone experience this.
Yeah, because some people and some of them they don't even know say it's happening. Like some people feel say, oh yeah, they must go to Burger King go eat. Then feel say, oh, they must go to the fast food place to eat. You know what I mean? To get
Mhm.
coffee in the morning. But it's like they don't know say they must sacrifice themselves.
That's
For
it.
material, what is it? Them sell them soul for material things. But
Mhm.
in the reality, your health is the wealth.
But you have to put it in order. What comes first, don't it? Yeah, because if yeah, there's always a return. That's why anything you do, there's a return. There's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
cause and effect, like you're saying. There's a return on
yeah.
everything. So you know, things always comes. It comes regardless of. And that's why the story is let there be light, because let is something that it's happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
because you know things is happening, but it's just what order you choose it to happen in. You know,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why. Look, speaking about the number system, you
yeah.
know, the way we've been programmed, yeah, it's happening, but it's just the order of way it's happening. Remember,
Actually,
they took out they took out zero and put it in another place, but yet it's still happening. But
actually,
yet
actually.
we're still happening, but we're happening in that program, but the original program is still going on. You understand? And those people that are within
Like people
the program
still taking the injection.
still
Like,
it's still
yeah,
happening. Yeah,
family is still going to like them still smoking. Them still
still
going to Burger King. You know what I
happening.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they, yeah, them still using money. Them still believe in money. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
the order is it's just the
They
order.
still believe in the system.
Yeah, it's the order. It's
Yeah,
so it's the again because it's the because like I say it's what return are you looking for? It's what return are you looking for? You know what I'm saying? Like some people are looking for the return of Christ. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Some people are looking for the return of their ancestors. Some people are looking for the return of money. Some people are looking for the. See what I'm trying to say. So it's
yeah,
what return you're looking for in the order that you have subscribed. So, and I say, look, obviously, with when you have health, wealth has to come. You know, that's just a part of life because that's how you actually get the wealth. Because if you're not healthy, you're gonna use that wealth that you have to look after your health. So you are
yeah,
gonna you know what I'm saying because something is in debt. You know what I'm saying? Your life is in debt. So you are paying the wealth that you accumulate to look after your health.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
True,
if
true.
you had a health already, you get it.
Yeah,
Again, the wealth that you get, yeah, you're using so now you're using your health to again to give as a return of the wealth.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm trying to
And
say?
we
So
are here for a purpose, you know. And
mhm.
we here for like remind family, like what family solve always say, you know what I mean? Remind family say we are all one family. We are all one family, family solve. Let me put it in like your way and how you would translate it for family to get it on a higher vibration same way.
Yo,
Yeah, family solve. Yeah, or you explain like we are all one family. Or you would explain that.
yeah, man, we all have one breath, don't it?
It's so simple, isn't it?
Simple as simple, bro. That's what I'm saying. Just
Yeah,
the degree is crazy. The degree is on a degree.
yeah,
Like I'm saying, we all have a higher self. Like you understand, we
mm,
all go to sleep. There is no. It's inevitable. They're not escaping. Try go 3 days, 4 days without sleep. You're going to sleep, my friend. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? You're going to sleep, the family. So you're going to breathe. Like
yeah,
it's something. There's something that you want, and there's something that you need. You
mm,
need to breathe. Yeah,
yeah,
whether you
yeah,
want it or not, you need that. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
Yeah.
True,
So
true.
this is the foundation that's why you have to give thanks and praise and appreciation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's not what you. It may not what you want. Is what you need to do. Is what I'm trying to say?
yeah,
Yeah, there's something that you need. It's not a joke. No, it's what I'm saying. So you look at the things that you need first. Like you pay attention to that. Yeah, then once you get that stable, then you look at the things that you want. Yeah, because it's just you're that is then you're just like I say, you are treating yourself within the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
True. So,
for us all
mm-hmm.
to be here, that means we all are winners already by
Uh-huh.
default. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we are here,
I'm priceless.
priceless. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, priceless. So if the case is that, so what does a winner need? Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Need all the other winners in it.
Huh?
A winner need all other winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what it
True.
is. It's set
Mm-hmm.
like that's why you need to breathe.
Yeah.
Everyone, that's why it's set. That's why I'm saying it's set like that.
True.
So so when you think of that first, you realize the things that you want is not that necessary because
Yeah.
that now makes you distracted. That's now deceive you because someone could say, okay, no, you don't need that. You want this, and then you give up your life for, I'm saying, for
Something
bread.
what you don't need.
Exactly.
True, man. True. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
man. So for Billy Solve, you know my thing already. You know what I mean?
Yo, good timing, one well. Appreciate, yo, my big brother. You know how it goes,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man. We are talking about, man.
We set it, man. Yo, we set it. Just like I
Yeah.
say, great conversation, man, and great. This is how it goes, like, cause
Yeah.
I just to
So
let it just before, but just to let, like I say, to everyone, man. Like, man, right now there's no worries. You know what I mean? Like I say, the children is secure. The royalty is secure. It's, judgment after pass. Like these things is real. They have to pass.
like
But
what's going on now?
yeah, trust me,
Many have to suffer.
the universe has bestowed, that the saving of his dignity in my hands and in you know the family's hands because it's this is how it works. It works like that. You know what I mean? There's some things that Marcus Garvey says.
Yeah.
Sometimes people have to mind them business.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Trust
A
me.
real thing. And
Yeah, not everything
Bob
can be
Marley say
selfish.
again, many have to suffer.
But Marley said,
Eh,
it,
many have to
it,
suffer.
yeah, because it's the choice
Many
that
have
they
to
made.
die.
Yeah. Well,
Uh-huh.
man, like I
Yeah, man,
say,
that's some powerful, what you call it again?
powerful.
Keywords.
Keyword, yeah, PowerPoints, man.
PowerPoint. That is the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is like, and now we have to put it out, you know what I mean, from Billy Solve. Because, you see, we just want to just live. We don't
Hmm.
need someone I tell we say, oh, you must do this, you must do that. We're doing it from a child. Even when we are a man, even when we are a dad, even when we are a granddad, even when we are in our coffin. You know what I mean? It's like people that say, oh yeah, you have to bury your dead, oh you have to pay this for your dead, oh yeah, you have to enough is enough, innit? Family son.
Hey, for real, this is what it says, yeah? Look, you hear what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
The Most High is in is in the, the generation of the righteous. Not the Most High comes in the generation of the righteous. So think about it.
Yeah.
When we
So
become righteous, then will be the Most High will be in all of us in the generation. So I made sure I saved that I made sure, with my sacrifice because, like I say, I
yeah,
seek, I
sacrifice of
seek,
time.
I seek and find that. I seek and find. You get me? Where the salvation, where the security is. You know, find it. So, like I say, it, those obviously not everyone gonna understand, but
Yeah,
you
like
know,
where family solver say family, him do a lot of research about the truth and him travel all over the world for the truth and everything what he say is like is fact truth and him more like him mostly talk about laws, him study about laws and business and for us to help each other. You know what I mean? That's why he do what he do. He sacrifice, yeah, time to, like, he don't want to mislead no family, but he want to uplift them. Because if you are living in a world and 90% of family is crazy, or 99% of the family is crazy, you as the one who is not crazy going to look crazy. So that is what family self saying, you know.
Truly. That's why.
Listen to the truth
Mhm.
and let us rise with the truth, or build with the truth and grow with the truth.
All right, give thanks. Yo, 1WORLD. Sorry, guy, now.
Yeah, man, for real,
1WORLD.
man.
Yeah, appreciate, give thanks and praise and appreciation all the time.
Yeah, man, we
You
are
know what I'm
talking about
saying?
man self.
You
Yeah,
get
man,
me?
you know, it's the
From man.
eyes and the brightest, you know. You see?
Yes, I'm telling you, we're forwarding all the time, brother. Some
Yeah,
say
man,
right
yeah,
now.
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man, right now, the whole universe a clap for you, know. Award, you know.
Yeah,
Bravo, you know.
yeah,
Yeah,
man, yeah,
man,
man.
star them a shot from one side of
All
the
right.
universe to the next side, you know. Yeah,
And guess
man.
what? You see, if they don't know solve in the body, I'm going to just finish the live with this video, you know what I mean? And family, the video what I'm going to play to finish off the live is like it's a vision. When Solve was talking to me, I get a flash and he appeared to me like that, you know what I mean? And you see, because it's not like a commercial thing or I see it in books or whatever, is a part of my journey. You know what I mean? For me to meet Solve and Solve to meet me, and you online to meet me same way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Family Solve online.
True.
All right, so we
Yeah.
have to we have to share our inner right. You know what I mean? And inner light.
All right then. Yo,
Yes,
forward,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Again,
man. Yeah,
appreciate,
man.
brother.
100%, man.
100.
So you know, eyes and brightest love see me, family Solve, man. All right, yes, family. So you know, family Solve. Hey, family, believe you me. Family Solve is a diamond. You know what I mean? The only thing I can say is a diamond. A priceless diamond. You can't put no, you see a soul, you can't put no nothing in this life on your soul. It's just like you have the world. And when you put material or anything up against you, you're giving up the world. So, family, don't give up your soul. You know what I mean? Protect your soul. Because you see, when you protect your soul, you protect the earth. You see, when you protect your soul, you protect me. When you protect your soul, you protect the universe. You understand, my family? But we have to grow together. So this is a video what I did make, yeah? And making this video, I love you so much, family. I give a spiritual love because I am a spiritual being in the body. So this was the vision what I get with family solve, yeah? Love your family. We are spirit in the body. Who are you? Love your family. It's like I get the next flash, yeah?
A lot of us do not have the self-control or fall for all these petty things they say to us. It's because we don't have that control within us.
When people are thinking, again, they're not gonna, their sense get reduced.
And
they think.
Hey. Whoa, well, the promised land, going to the promised land.
Yes, family. A 1WORLD, one family, one circle. Remember to inbox me on Telegram and get my number. Yeah? Alright, so this one is talking about who you are in the body. Sometimes you're talking to someone, you're talking to them like it's like a friend you grow up with. You know what I mean? But look on the whole entire universe. Everyone is unique in the body. Everyone is special in the body. So this going to show you a live what I did do with a family, and that family was being so righteous to me. Yeah, I see who he is in the body. You know what I mean? Even if you ask your mom, your dad, who you are in the body, they don't know in it, family. Yeah, so with me now, I connect with the universe, and the universe show me who family is in the body. You have to know who you are in the body. Remember, we all are a book of life, yeah? So this is about a family we call Solve Online. And
Welcome to Solved Online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems.
when he come on live, I see who he is because he was being righteous to me. When he was talking to me, I get flash, yeah? You have to be righteous, innit? For you to see who someone is in the body. Yeah, you have to be 100% righteous. Not a system righteous, not no belief righteous, but you are a righteous life behind the body, behind the eyes, you know what I mean? Because we have a eyes, but the eyes are spiritual same way. So they mislead us for us to see things physical, like, oh yeah, I got a big beard. No, that is life same way, innit? Yeah, everything of you is life. Alright, so this is about family solve, yeah? It's like he was talking to me, yeah? And talking so much righteousness, yeah? And talking so much righteousness. I talk to a lot of billions of family, you know? But when he was talking to me, I'm looking at him and say, why is like he like to talk about the laws like that? Sometimes family like to talk about something, you know. It's not really they like to talk about it, you know, but it's what they come into the earth to do.
And today's topic again, Solved Online, the active implantable medical device, ISO legislation updates and solutions. Again, we're gonna go over the legislation updates first.
You understand, my family? And we are a protector. We are a reminder of ourselves and a reminder of our journey. Yeah? So we have to remember ourselves, you know? So when Family Solve was talking to me on the live, yeah? It's like I get a flash, like my eyes them like closed, yeah? But yet I am seeing same way, yeah? And when I look with the third eye, yeah, I see a unicorn. And I say, what is this? You know what I mean? But he always use a thought, I am doing the king business, yeah?
Solve UK knows that there is no business like the king's business.
It's just a rabbit with a waistcoat and a watch. Oh my goodness, biscuits! I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! I'm late, I'm late, I'm late!
King's business. There is no business like the king's business.
So saying doing the king business, it come like, you know, when someone talking to you and next you start to meditate and next you gone into that dimension. Yeah, so when I look, I see the unicorn was moving so fast. And I say, what is that? And I saw him going with my eye. And next, I just snap back into myself, yeah? And when I snap back into myself, I said, wait, this is not real, innit? It's the same time now, I try to move my head as fast as how